Welcome back, everyone. Bowling Guru bringing you a wild card weekend matchup. Bowling Guru Steelers versus Gdogsl Browns in the VG Gentlemen's League. Make sure you check us out, www.vgstrategy.com. It's the Gentlemen's League. So here we go. Obviously, this is a divisional rivalry, the Steelers and the Browns. So both teams real familiar with one another. Last year, I wasn't in the league, but Gdog went 15-1 with the Browns, only losing in the playoffs. He lost one regular season game, then lost one in the playoffs. So definitely a top-notch player. We had a matchup, I think it was week 1, and I was able to eke that one out on a last-minute field goal. Then we played again later in the season. I believe it was like week 13, and he was able to beat me, I believe, by 10 points or 12 points. So, both teams definitely familiar with one another, kind of knowing each other's tendencies. Definitely benefited from T. Rich being out. That's one of the things you guys will definitely notice right away. So, here just trying to, bring pressure every down, always making him have to work for it. So, forced him into he got a first down and then went 3 and out. So, 4 and out. How about that? Here, I ran the ball on first down and threw a pick right away afterwards. Big Ben has been real inconsistent for me, and right there, Gdog made me pay. So here, obviously we know what he's going to do. Just try to pound the rock and make safe throws to get into the end zone. So here he was able to take the early lead. So definitely not a big deal though. I got Felix Jones trying to make sure I establish some balance, have some running and passing as well. Here able to hit Gooden on the streak, beat the man coverage. He was doing that quite a bit actually. So like I said, just trying to make sure I keep a balanced attack here. Here threading the needle, got Gooden again coming across the middle. I saw the zone coverage. So Rainey, I had to sub Rainey, and Felix Jones was getting tired, and just making sure I spread the ball around. I didn't want him to be able to know who was doing what. You target a couple of guys or target the same guy a few times in a row, and your opponent begins to get comfortable and try to realize that's one of your tendencies. So here was my first big mistake. I don't even have an excuse for what the hell happened there. I'm not sure who I was trying to get the ball to, but whoever I was trying to get it to, there was nobody there except for the defender. So 7-0, turned the ball over in the red zone, which definitely isn't good. Here I got lucky there with the drop pass, but again, bringing the heat, missed the edge blitz there, and here was again he was able to get behind the coverage. I had the defenders in position, so Josh Gordon able to come up make the catch. Here, Gdog, I know he likes that outside stretch. It might even be a counter because I think it might be one of those misdirections. But either way, here, play action. I was all over it for the tight end, but, he came back and hit the wide receiver. So, it's definitely time to buckle down. Huge stop there on first down. Put him in 2nd and long. Edge pressure there, forced the fumble, and I was able to get lucky. Got the big fella marching it down the field. I think he gets me all the way to like the 50 or so, before he gets tackled. So able to force a turnover. That's definitely something that you're gonna have to do in the playoffs, being opportunistic. So here, Heath Miller is definitely not usually a threat at this point in his career, but definitely, like I said, got to mix it up. So here I hit Gooden again, and here Gooden one more time. He actually dropped the ball. That one there, was threading the needle, but whatever. So that time, I tried to hit Felix Jones right there. I felt like I should have got a pass interference call, but whatever. Here, take the step back, hit Antonio Brown in the end zone. Everybody, of course, is following Gooden. So, here try to bounce it outside with Felix and give props to the linebackers. They were able to get me down before I was able to cross the plane. So, try it one more time. This time I'm able to get in for 6. Tie the game up. Definitely where we want to be. 53 seconds left. I thought that one was definitely going to be a pick. I remember being heartbroken I didn't, get that one. But whatever. So, again, just trying to maintain focus, stay calm. Know what he likes to do here. I thought he was running the angle route there, but he kind of stopped and hit him real quick. But again, here just huge plays, making sure I guess that old bend but don't break defense. Here was a huge tackle, but ended up giving up 6. You know, whatever. You know, it is what it is. So take a shot. Heath Miller here again. You know, Heath Miller, with him being so old and slow, a lot of people don't really give him the respect that I feel he deserves as a tight end here. Nice user catch with Gooden across the middle. And I was tempted to go for it, you know, try to get a touchdown, but I'm getting the ball at the half. Figured take the 3 points. You know, I'll get the ball at the half, as we see here, and you know, I'm only down 4 points, so touchdown still gives me a lead. I'd rather get some points than no points. Again, Gdogsl definitely a really good player. So here, once again, I hit Heath Miller over the middle. You know, I was determined to make him respect Heath Miller. I wanted to get that extra linebacker, either, you know, having him drop back into coverage, or if that's, you know, if he's going to use the linebacker, I wanted him to respect Heath Miller over the middle. So, you know, here I missed Rainey. Oh, man, I've been having some trouble user catching with the running backs. But, you know, again, I just wanted to really make sure that he respected everybody that was out on the pattern. He forced me into, you know, 3 and out. So, whatever. After the punt, now we've got his offense back on the field. He was able to get 9 yards on first down, stopped them on second, and came up huge tackle on 3rd and 1. You know, again, just knowing your opponent's tendencies. It's a divisional game, so I know he's going to try to run the ball. Some people, you know, might play action there or whatever, but that's just knowing him. Here, Gooden on the streak again, able to beat the press, beat the man coverage one-on-one on the outside. So, you know, again, I'm going to make you respect different parts of the field. Here was a heartbreaker. I left this up, you know, let the video really play out, because I was really heartbroken to lose Felix. He ended up having, I think, a bruised sternum or something to that effect. He's going for the season. That's the bottom line. So, you know, I was really salty about that one. Here, able to get the first down on 3rd and 1 with Rainey. Again, you know, I just wanted to make sure that he respected the run. You know, spread him out, come out with 4 wide receivers here, able to hit the number 2 tight end for 6. Take the lead, 17-14. And again, you know, you get that outside toss with those lead blockers. And whoever this backup running back is, he was still a problem, but definitely rather face him than T-Rich. T-Rich just is a nightmare. So, you know, again, we're just staying focused on D, you know, sending pressure on every down. Here we've got 3rd and 3, time running out. He had to call the timeout. He let the play clock get down too far. You know, I personally hate to burn timeouts. I'm sure everybody does. You know, you want to save them until you actually need them. But right there, rather than taking the 5-yard penalty, you know, he burnt the timeout. And who knows, you know, that could come back to haunt him. He was able to get the first down here, huge stop on first down, put him into a 2nd and 10. You know, here, you know, we're going to be sending some heat. So right up the middle, missed him with, I think it was Palomalu, but whatever. You know, I was able to still wrap him up. Here, you know, that little out pattern was killing me, but what do you know? Big hit. Ryan Clark recovers the fumble, and that right there is a game changer. You know, it's 4 minutes left in the 4th quarter. I've got a 3-point lead. Hey, you know, this is where I want to be. You know, run the ball, kill the clock. Here, I got really lucky that wasn't picked off. Tried to hit Gooden on that streak again. He was double teamed. I didn't see it. Here, Rainey catches. No, he doesn't. Rainey catches that. That's 6 more, and I think I'm good. But he didn't put me into a 4th and 10. Had to punt. So, you know, now I got a lockdown on D. 2nd and 11. He tried to hit me with a streak there and missed the pass. So 3rd and 10 here. I know where he's going. Oh, I really tried to jump that one, but you know, I got lucky. Was able to you know, tip the pass, force him to punt. Now it's 2 and some change left. You know, going to run the ball, definitely keep the clock moving here. You know, he's been used to the little streak there, so I figured I'd do a curl pattern. You know, give him something different there. So here I'm able to bounce it outside. Actually, I tried to bounce it outside, wasn't able to. I need to be more mindful of what's going on in the video. Here, play action to the tight end is what everybody likes to do, but I've got the running back out there in the flats. Nobody's covering him. Hell, I'll take that. That's an easy 10 yards. So was able to you know, get the first down with the blocker up front, made the guy miss. Now, you know, I'm going to make him burn those timeouts. He's only got 2. You know, he had to use them both. Run the ball. First down, second down. Now here we're in the 3rd and 5. Spread them out, and the draw. All he needs is a first down. The game's over. But wasn't able to get it, but that's okay. Keep the ball on the ground. Don't take a chance. Let the play clock run all the way down. Call the timeout. Kick the field goal. Now it's a 6-point lead. He needs a touchdown to win. So 21 seconds and no timeout. Hey, you can have anything across the middle you want. I laid the wood on him. He was able to force the incompletion. But here, I just dropped everybody back in the coverage. The big windup, I just knew that was going to be intercepted. That's 2 that I thought should have been picked. But, he made the catch, inbounds, pretty much middle of the field, time 1 and down. That timeout came back to burn him. So, it was definitely a great game. I was actually informed today that Gdogsl actually not going to be able to remain in the league. He's got some, personal things going on in his life. He's not going to be able to dedicate as much time to Madden. So definitely going to miss him. I'm hoping that he's able to come back at some point in time in the future. But, it was a great game, divisional matchup. Next up will be versus the Chargers. Got no intel on them. So stay tuned for that video. It's coming up soon. All right, everybody. Peace out.